Hi, today we're making peanut butter brownies. It's a really simple recipe. For this recipe we'll be using 2 eggs, 100 grams of butter, and Nestle dark cooking chocolate, and Kraft peanut butter. We've also got cocoa, CSR white sugar, and White Wings plain flour. This is the pan we're going to cook them in. We've just put butter on. We're going to put it in the microwave and melt it so we can grease our pan. Now that we've greased our pan, we're ready to start cooking. So you just need to chop the chocolate up into fine small pieces. It just needs to be roughly chopped. Doesn't need to be specific sizes as long as they're fairly small. It's important that you use baking chocolate because it melts a lot better. Also chop the butter up into fine pieces so that it helps melt at a better consistency. Make sure you use a low temperature, the lowest you can get, or else you'll burn the chocolate and or the butter. So just melting the butter, add a small amount of chocolate at a time. Stir them all together until smooth. Make sure that there's no lumps while you're stirring. As you can see, the chocolate's of smooth consistency now. Now we're going to mix the dry ingredients in a separate bowl, so add 1 cup of sugar. And now add half a cup of plain flour and sift before putting in. This just gets all the lumps out. Now add 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Make sure to sift through so you don't get any lumps. We used Cadbury's cocoa, it's quite a good brand. Just now mix all of the dry ingredients together. Get your 3/4 cup of peanut butter. We use the Kraft Crunchy peanut butter. We left our chocolate and butter to cool, and now that it's cooled, we add that to the dry ingredients. We just stir that slightly to get it mixed. We just need to add 2 eggs to this, adding them one at a time. So add each egg individually. This just protects your mixture in case one of the eggs is off. It means that you don't ruin the whole mixture so far, so just be very careful with that. And then mix it all together. Now add about half of the peanut butter and stir that in. And then pour this into our pre-greased pan from before. We recommend using the baking paper and then putting that down on the grease and then lightly greasing that and then putting your mixture in. Make sure that you spread your mixture out to the corners and so that it's about even height the whole way across. Okay, now add the rest of the peanut butter on the top and just sort of swirl it in. This sort of adds a crunchy effect to the top as well as creates a better texture and colour. Now the dish is ready to go in the oven, which we've preheated to 160 degrees. Just be very careful when putting it in. And then set the timer for 35 minutes. And now it's ready to come out. Again, being very careful. Now it's ready, and you should probably cut it into, once it's cooled, cut it into smaller pieces. You know, kids really like this. This is really fun at parties to have. It's a big hit at work functions as well. Brought it in a couple of times. I hope you really enjoy it, and thanks for watching.